Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Can I put you down for a second? Just for a second, so I can talk to you. That doesn't really work, does it? Can I put this away? Oh. I still haven't really figured out filming in the car, as you may see. I could try to just okay, that's diabolical. I stuck you to the mirror. No idea if this is gonna hold. I'm not gonna drive with you, don't you worry, but I just wanted to say what I was going to do. Okay, new day, we're in the car, got my yeah, that was what I was afraid for. Okay, let me try something else. I'm gonna put you in the dashboard. Oh, hey, we might have a solution here. Oh my lord, yes, I think this could work. Okay guys, there's a lot that we need to do. I'm gonna grab my list. I wrote it down because otherwise I was going to forget it maybe. First, we need to go to the garbage place. We have got a lot of wood here. Yeah, you can't see it, but you just need to trust me. All the scraps that are left from yesterday's project. If you want to know what I built, or at least try to build, then you can see that in my last video. Other than that, we also need to go to the thrift shop. Why? Because tomorrow is Pride. And I don't have anything Pride worthy in my wardrobe at the moment. What is a crime on its own. So we need to solve that by going to the thrift shop. By going to the thrift store. When we are at the thrift store, I'm also going to see if they have a sanding machine. They're not very expensive if you buy them new, but I just thought, you know what, maybe they are selling second-hand sanding machines for €5. Then I will maybe buy that because I do need that for my project that I was working on yesterday. Other than that, we also need to go to the home improvement store because we did a little project yesterday. I still need to buy some things to finalize it, to protect it for the rain, because otherwise it will definitely be a big issue very soon. Then the project would be useless. Okay, great story. We need to go by the post office because we have a package that we need to send back. I've got the Remarkable 2. I was looking on the website of Remarkable trying to buy the right marker, and the only ones that I was able to find was it was just called the marker. It didn't say like, hey, watch out, it's not compatible for the Remarkable 2 or whatever. So I bought this marker thinking like, okay, this is the only one I can find on the website. So it will probably be the only one that they sell. So it will probably be useful for all the Remarkables that they have. That was not the case. So I need to send this one back, and then when I got the money back, I will buy a new one. It's not highest priority to have a new pen, but the pen that I have right now is broken, so I cannot use it. That's a bit of a pity when you have a Remarkable compared to, for example, an iPad, because a Remarkable only works with a pen. You can use your fingers to like slide through the different pages and all of that, but not actually use it to write. So I am depending on a pen. When we are at the post office, we also need to pick up some packages because more magazines have arrived. So that's very exciting. I'm thinking about a new format, or maybe like a different way of filming the magazine videos, because last time I tried something new by laying on the floor. I think some heavy car is leaving the garage here. Oh my god. Oh, it's a motorcycle. I thought, oh my god, I cannot pinpoint this sound. It was a motorcycle. Well, exciting. So if I have those magazines, I'm gonna think about a little bit of a different format. Well, as something that is like easy, comfortable, that looks cozy. I really want to create this feeling of you know, the early 2000s when you lay on your bed and you're going through a little magazine, because that's exactly what it is. But I think, I don't know, the last videos I was a bit uncomfortable filming it, and I think that was visible. Or maybe it's just something that you cannot fake. So I need to find a setup that works for, I'm talking about like TikToks and YouTube shorts, by the way. If you're thinking, what is she rambling on about? I'm going through these magazines, picking out things that I like, and then I just show that because it's something that I really enjoy to do. Those are the things. Yeah, quite a lot of errands to run. Thought I will bring you with me whilst we are doing this. And I will keep you up to date throughout the process. The thing that I'm looking forward to the least is the thing that we need to do first, and that is bring this wood away. This bag of wood, it is also like completely filled with nails. Like there are nails sticking out of the wood scraps. It's dangerous. So it needed to get out of the house as soon as possible. But the thing is, I'm wearing this shirt, capri pants, and also like tiny cutesy ballerinas. And I'm gonna go there to this garbage place, and all like the big guys are working there. They're all wearing their safety vests and all of that. And then I always feel a little bit uncomfortable. They're always very, very nice. They're always very willing to help. But I just always kind of feel out of place when I'm there. And that's my own issue. That's not because of them, but I just feel a bit uncomfortable. So we're just gonna fix that first so we can take that off our little list. Sorry if I'm a little bit glitchy today. I'm glitching a bit when I'm talking. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because I haven't said that much today. I'm still warming up the voice, you know? So, let's get this party on the road. Ooh. Disco. I'm wondering if you stick there. Because, okay, so I have a very old car, so I don't actually have the same things that you normally have on a dashboard. I have a clock. Just a normal 12-hour clock on the right, and then I've got my speed limit, like my speed measurer, speed equipment on the left. So I actually really for driving only need that one side, so it's not a big deal if I block my clock. Block the clock. Would that be something fun? Block the clock. Let's just start. Okay. Honestly, I'm so small, and my boyfriend drove this car, and then now am I now far enough to the pedals? I'm not sure, because I really need to stick out my leg, but the thing is I can't. There's this handle underneath my chair, and I can't. You need to pull the handle, and then you need to pull the chair forward with your booty. Okay, got it. I think I got it. Whew, that's a workout on its own. Gotta love old cars. Okay, let's get this party on the road, shall we? I just arrived at the place where I need to be, but there's a big line of cars waiting to get in there, so it's a very busy moment. This is gonna take a long time, I already know, because it's going all the way around the corner. So I'm just gonna think of ways to entertain myself in the meantime. Oh, we are driving. Oh my god, it's 1,000,000 degrees in this car. Why do I always underestimate how warm it gets in this car? Okay, I brought away all the scraps. Did a great job. I was one with the guys. It was just me and the boys walking around with my little ballerinas. And they all walked around with their work clothes. But everyone loves my car. I always love to see that. Everyone's reaction to the car is like, oh my god, we love your car. Yeah, and I love my car as well. So that makes a lot of us. First, I actually wanted to go to the thrift store, but then I saw that the home improvement store was actually like a couple seconds down the road. So I'm gonna fix that first to get some like wax or oil, something to protect the wood. That's the first thing that we're gonna do. I am gonna check out the sanding machines. If they are a bit cheap, then I might just buy one. Okay, bye. I don't really know what I should take. Watch how my hair will get wilder and wilder throughout this trip today. Success, I think. I found an oil for all different types of garden furniture. Yeah, I feel like this was kind of generative, so I think that is good. I think that works for multiple different types of wood. And I also found on the internet that oils are good. Oils are good because then you don't have to redo it every year. And with the wax, apparently you need to do it almost every year. I think that's a bit overdone. I just want to do it once and then be done with it. There are some holes in my bag from all the nails that were sticking out of the wood, but I am gonna use it nonetheless. Is that dumb? Maybe. Maybe. There is quite a big hole here. Okay, who cares? Okay, now I'm covered in wood powder. What's the word? Oh God, it's so warm in this car. I do feel like outside is cooling off a little bit, so that's a good thing. Okay, what shall I do next? Oh, by the way, I didn't buy a sanding machine. I was looking at the sanding machines and I thought I'm really gonna hate myself if I find a good one at the thrift store, because you know, with rough and heavy machinery, normally I would say just buy a new one, but I think with the sanding machine not a lot can go wrong. And I can imagine that, you know, when some old grandparents are dying and they have all this equipment, that is exactly what goes to the thrift store, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work anymore. So if I can find a sanding machine at the thrift store, I'm going to be very happy. Is that the first thing that I'm going to do now? Yeah, I think that's the most logical. I'm going to go to a thrift store, but which one? Where will I be able to find a fun Pride outfit? I'm gonna think about that. Ooh, guys, I will show you everything that I got when I'm back at the parking garage, because there are quite a lot of people around me right now and I feel a bit awkward. I think the sanding machine is not gonna work today. I don't think I'm gonna find it, but I will do the magazines and my package right now, and that's the last stop I had. Guys, so we're back. Guys, I just thought I was filming the entire time. I was sweating my ass off. I wanted to show you what I got. You just missed the biggest struggle getting a magazine. I'm gonna close this. A magazine out of these packages. But let me show you what I got. So for one of the packages, I was misled a little bit. I was looking on the online marketplace and it said 6 times a Vogue magazine. So I said, okay, 6 times a Vogue magazine. Please, I want them all. So I ordered them. This is the French one. Very pretty. So I'm happy with it. But yeah, then she texted me, or she messaged me afterwards like, oh, which one do you want? And I thought, for that price, only one? That's a bit sad. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have bought it. But now, okay, we just take one. And this is also my problem, right? Because I'm a people pleaser and I'm also awkward in these types of situations, so then I'm also not confident enough to say, hey, oh, I'm sorry, I just misread your article, I wanted 6 and not just 1. And then I'm saying, I'm just taking my loss, and then I said, oh, just pick one, whatever. No, that's not what I said, actually. I said, just give me the latest one. And she said, are you sure? I said, yes, just give me the latest one. Okay, that's it. So now I've got one Vogue, one French Vogue and one Elle, and this one is from 2025, number 2. So that's cool. We can use that for the shorts. Then what I've got from the thrift store. Okay, bear in mind, this is a children's t-shirt. It says, "You make me smile, smiley world." I know this is a bit childish, but I thought this could be an option for Pride, but I'm not sure about it. This was only €2. I found a cute cardigan. I just love a white cardigan, and I've got one white cardigan, but there's a stain on there and I can't really take it off. Oh my god, can you imagine if the car in front of me had someone sitting in it the entire time? It's just a very soft, cute white cardigan. Oh, also €2. I mean, €2, it's nothing. And I found another one, also from the children's section. Be fancy, it says. Could also be an option for tomorrow. Then I found these items. I think this one was €5. So this is just, yeah, you're not able to see it, but this is just a maybe I'll try them on for you when I'm inside. So this is just a green dotted dress. It's a very long one. We have got, okay, so I thought I might wear this tomorrow at Pride. So it's this fabric. Do you see? It kind of reminds me of old blankets, you know? Everything that they had there, by the way, was €2.50, €5, €7.50 or €10, but almost everything was €2.50 or €5. I didn't really saw anything that was €10. And all the money that they get from selling the clothes is going to charity, and everything was sorted, and not only sorted but also washed. So everything that I got with these things here with the circles, so everything that was with an orange circle was €5, and then everything with the yellow circle was €2.50, and it was washed and it was sorted, and everything that was like had broken things or whatever was also sorted out of the category that was sent to the next location. So okay, get back to the cardigan, or how do you call this, a vest? Found this vest, Pescara, don't know the brand, but I thought maybe this, and then but I'm not sure, I haven't tried to match these two together with the white t-shirt and like underneath. Maybe it's gonna mismatch, I'm not sure. Otherwise I'm just gonna put a white tank top underneath. And then I found a white long skirt that I thought would look nice with this. Oh, and the charity, by the way, that the money was going to was the Red Cross. And I found some socks. They also were selling new socks for $2.50. You can never go wrong with some socks, right? Put everything back in the bag. I can't wait to get out of this hot ass car. Oh my god. I even got a free bag at the charity shop. How nice is that? If we go back to the list that we had earlier, there's only one thing that I didn't get to do, and that is find sanding machine later. I also kind of felt like maybe today wasn't the moment to buy one. It's, even though it's not that expensive, like for a sanding machine, if you want a really good one, you're not spending hundreds of euros. But still, it's an investment, you know? So, and I also maybe wanted to check with my boyfriend which brands would be better. I don't know. I didn't thought it mattered, but then I saw all the machines at the store, and then I thought maybe it does matter. Maybe I should do a little bit of investigation to see then what works and what not. Okay, let me leave this fucking car. Okay, let me introduce you to the elevator in the parking garage, and it's the slowest elevator you've ever seen in your life. It's only 2 floors. I'm still at the lowest floor. It takes forever. Still not there. This is insane, right? Then you think you are there, but still. This was the shirt that I got from the children's section. I actually really liked it. It kind of just looked like a crop top. This was what I eventually started wearing at Pride. I also took this vest with me because I liked the color combination, but I ended up not wearing it most of the day. And I also really liked it with the white long skirt. I think this skirt was actually... I think it used to be a pair of pants, and someone remodeled it to be a skirt. But I liked it. I liked the way it fits, and I also actually really like this red t-shirt from the children's section. I think I might wear it to another festival that I have planned for next week. But I kind of think it's so cute, isn't it? This was the white cardigan that I got from the thrift store. No worries, I will not wear it in this combination, but I really liked it and it fitted perfectly. And this was the summer dress. I ended up wearing it the entire night. I think it looked really flattering. I think it's really like summer vibes, maybe for on holiday. And then we went to get a little ice cream. I had matcha strawberry and also another taste, I forgot. Hey. Good morning! I just painted my nails and I'm trying to do my makeup whilst my nails are gonna dry. That was my efficiency plan for today. I'm getting ready to go to Amsterdam Pride, so that's exciting. I'm gonna take you with me. Ain't that fun? This is the first time I ever went to, or that I'm ever gonna go to. Oh no, fuck. Already smudged, but that's okay. I'm not gonna bother. This is the first time I'm ever gonna go to Amsterdam Pride, so that's exciting. My friends are gonna be there. They're gonna be spread out all over the city, but I'm gonna go with one of my best friends. I'm gonna take the train, and then we're gonna meet up with one of her friends, and we will chill first at her place, and then we're gonna go hit the town. And I think that my friend's friend, she knows, so these are the first words that I'm speaking today, so bear with me. She knows where we need to go and where it's fun to be. I saw that Madonna is going to come to Amsterdam Pride. I saw that Paris Hilton is going to be there. But my question is, where is that? Because, okay, Amsterdam Pride, it's in the entire city of Amsterdam. Amsterdam is quite big. Obviously, the boats are going to be on the canals, and the boat parade is going to be one of the main things. And then you have parties all around the city. But are Madonna and Paris Hilton just gonna chill on the boat, or are they going to perform at a party in the evening? Like, I don't know what to expect. Is it going to be accessible for everyone to see these huge artists, or is it just going to be limited edition and you will need tickets or whatever? Because I have no idea. All I know is that my train subscription is still valid, so I'm traveling to Amsterdam for free today, and I'm very happy about that, because I think that otherwise I maybe wouldn't. Oh, I just paused my video. I didn't know that that was a possibility. But yes, so I don't know what to expect. I thought I'm gonna do, like, the color theme of today is going to be blue and purple. Normally not really my colors, or at least blue is not really my color, but I thought, I found this shirt at the child section of the thrift store yesterday. I thought it was really cute, positive vibes, and I quite like the color. And it's like this, I don't know, like this very soft, like rope kind of fabric, if you know what I mean. I'm randomly gonna put on something on my, you know what, maybe it's a good idea if I just do my makeup and then I will get back to you, because I have limited time and I know myself. If I'm now just gonna do things randomly and I'm gonna talk to you, then I probably won't do anything and make no progress at all and miss the train. Bye. Okay, I think that we're sort of done. If I look in this light, I feel like I look a bit weird. I'm not really sure. You know what the thing is? It's the lips. I'm not really sure about the lips. But I think that they will kind of fade throughout the day, so I guess that's a good thing. What do we think? I don't know. Whatever. This is my bike, by the way. That's going to be very challenging with the skirt, I suppose. But we're just going to see. Do I look crazy? No, just own it. When we arrived in Amsterdam, it was Pride themed everywhere. Even the screens were Pride themed. How cool is that? So we were at the station, we were figuring out how we were able to get to our friend's home. And there was a little kitty there. She also had 2 guinea pigs. It was really cute. Apparently this cat sometimes sleeps in the cage with the guinea pigs voluntarily. And I think that's really cute. Highlight of the day. Pride. She's so proud. We ended up walking around. We didn't really know where to start or where to go, but we saw some boats. Next time, if we're going to go a little bit earlier because we did miss some boats, but we had a lot of fun just walking around and actually not really having a plan. That was the best thing we could probably do on this day. We also walked through this beautiful park and we found a guy that was drumming. We just went from place to place. This was actually the perfect place to stand. This is definitely what we're going to do next year because we were standing next to water and we could overlook some of the boats that were parked. And then we were able to see a lot of the things. Some guys jumped out of their boat and here they were trying to get back into the boat. It wasn't going as smooth. I don't think that this was part of the plan, but it was funny. It was really funny to see. This was an alien that was leading the boat. He had a huge inflatable with him. It was just a lot of random things that we saw the entire day that made it very enjoyable, I think. Yeah, and this was also another highlight of the day. 2 dogs on a subboard, and they were really the parade on their own. They were carrying Amsterdam on their backs. And this was just us for the entire rest of the day, walking around the beautiful city of Amsterdam. This was a vintage store, really pretty vintage store with lots of beautiful stuff. And they were having music and they were having drinks. And it was from a friend of a friend. There was really nothing to complain because we could also use the toilet here. Well, it was very beneficial because sometimes it can be a bit difficult to find your bathrooms when you're having a party in Amsterdam. But this was amazing. And some extra pride flags. And it was just so lovely. All the people were so nice. Everyone was like complimenting each other. The vibes were high and very peaceful and loving. It's exactly what you are expecting Pride to be. It started to get dark, so we also decided to just stay in Amsterdam for the night. We were able to stay at our friend's house, so that also meant that we didn't have to hurry up to get the train, so we were able to stroll around the street. We actually just found a cute pub where we sat down and spent the rest of the night. This was me the next day, going back home. I was happy, but also tired.